all you're made of? Whatever ain't right, prove it on yourself. Revisit your act, return to parallel. Living on a timeline, been there, done that, rolled up and dead. Instead of being bitter, back up, go grab your keys. Ready to relish everyday desire. Good fire, lighting up the way. Let go what holds us back. Take over, then and different together. Breaking the barrier. What's it better? 'Cause we can zigzag, show them this is our own track. Look out, we won't get caught up. Look like you don't care, walking the dust off. Is that what you do? Is that all you're made of? Whatever ain't right, prove it on yourself. Revisit your...
What's good, ladies and gentlemen? How y'all doing? How y'all doing today, bro? Latralius Latronicus. How you doing, man? Let me see. There we go. Crystal, Rasky, Zaniel, Goud Slayer. You're eating Nutella? Hey, yo. Jonathan, what's good, man? Welcome to the stream. Cherries, then again, none of the choices are that appealing. I'm not even gonna lie. I'll do 3 of those choices for free. Without even, you know. I picked Brant. It was either that or the cherries, and Brant's the goat. Don't lie, Crystal. You love Brant. Brant tickles your fancy. What's up, Tower? Cook me? Oh, hell no. I'm hearing a lot of chat about Tower. Someone even sent me a video to react about Tower. So we'll do all that before we hop into the story. I mean, he ain't ugly. Hey, he is pretty goated, bro. It's 12. Zaniel, you're a whole 32-year-old man. You can stay up past 12 in the morning. You'll be fine. You don't gotta be scared. Hiro Michi, what it is? How you doing? Yo, what else we got today? Hey, yo. Locked for 1 day. Oh, we get this tomorrow with you-know-who's banner? Okay, okay. I'm not 32. Why you lying, bro? Why you lying, bro? Hold on, let me do this real quick. There we go. You're not worth my beauty sleep. Man, why you lying? You look like a turtle. At least you're not like me. I look like a toad. There we go. I caved and got SK. My asteroid reserves are in shambles. Oh, hell nah. You know, like you, I prefer my sleep schedule the way it is. Don't lie, bro. You be waking up at 2 in the morning. Bro, I gotta do this thing, bro. I don't want to do it. All right. We gotta do a couple of things before we actually get serious today. Fantasies of 1,000 Gateways. I don't even know if I did that last week. Let's do fantasies real quick. Let's do fantasies real quick. Boom. What the hell is the red hair dude? Am I tripping? Am I blind? Where the fuck is my Mortifee? Is this my Mortifee? I think that's my Mortifee. I guess. Clasher Use. What it is, bro. Welcome to the stream. I'm actually tired though. Work was boring as hell and I didn't do nothing, so I just stayed awake sitting down in a chair all day. Damn, see, now is the time to unwind watching your boy stream, bro, not sleep. Arrow erosion, basic attack, summon a fireball. We'll do that one. Yeah, I didn't know those were my units, bro. Thought they were random units, bro. I'm not used to. I can't wait until Mortifi leaves my team, bro. Watch me say that and then actually miss having him on the team. That's gonna be crazy.
Conquest begins now.
Are you Jiangxing middle tower floor 1? Hey, yo, is that John? You use Jiangxing in the middle tower floor 1? That's some advanced technology, bro. Triggering Blaze Sigil increases basic damage. I'll take that. Clasher Booba Juice. Hey, yo, what? That's a crazy name, bro.
Honor cannot be sullied.
Remember, YOOOO gonna give more to build up now? Yup. Yeah, but bro, that damage that I'm gonna get from YOOOO is gonna be absolutely diabolical. Not that I need it, but it's gonna be nice to have YOOOO. And she's also gonna be pretty damn nice herself. Although I'm really gonna see, because I want to run her on Moonlit, right? Just so I fully support my Augusta. But I'm gonna see what she brings to the table if I run her with her, you know, dedicated set. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna stick with Moonlit for my YOOOO. Like, I'm 95% sure. It's just such a good set, bro.
Honor cannot be sullied.
Jesus. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, the moment they drop a support character that speeds, bro, all they gotta do is drop a support character that gives us more attack speed and it's a wrap.
Stay behind me.
I just need a third for my cart team. She's just there to dodge. Who do you want for your Cardathea team? You don't like Shorekeeper? Ooh. Also, the way Saint sees YOOOO's damage, M is a good way to balance the units going forward. They have a team they fully benefit, and the teams that don't fully but work. Wait, what? Saint sees YOOOO's damage. Amp is a good way to balance the units going forward. They have a team that fully benefits the teams that don't fully but work. Well, see, the thing is, for me personally, I feel that when you have a character, right? And this is kind of the conversation we were having kind of today with a weirdo in the Discord regarding Brandt and his comparisons to a DPS, right? If you're going to use YOOOO as a main DPS, like, let's talk at S0. If you're using YOOOO as a main DPS, and we're talking statistically, not which character is your favorite, right? If you're going to use YOOOO as a main DPS, you're already going to be doing less damage than characters that are actually going to be main DPSs, right? Like Augusta, Cardathea, yada, 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 right? Now, if you're using YOOOO as a support, she only has one team that she can play with. And we've seen this already in other teams, right? With other units, like Siakona with her Arrow Erosion, even though you can play her in other teams. Or Phoebe with her Spectral Frazzle, right? But the thing with Arrow Erosion and Spectral Frazzle is that a lot of us thought or think it's going to be used with a lot more characters because it doesn't seem as limiting as shield stacking, right? When it comes to a character like, for example, Brandt, another support sub DPS character that gets compared to YOOOO a lot, right? He can deal damage, and then you can use him to buff, I believe it's Liberation or Fusion, one of the two. If you don't use him in a Fusion team, he can still buff, is it Skill? I think it's Skill. Yeah, he can still buff Skill or Liberation, one of the two. If you don't use him on a Fusion team. If you don't use him on a Liberation, on a Skill team, then he can still buff Fusion. Now, if you use him on a team that is not skill based or fusion based, he's just another extra character to add into the rotation. But he's not optimal for anything. And that's the way I feel with Yuno. She can literally only be slotted into teams that are heavy attackers. Because if you don't rock her with heavy attackers, what is she doing? In what scenario would you not rock her? Like, would you put her on a team that is not heavy attackers and she has anything to bring to the table? Nothing, really. Right? Whereas most other characters have one or two things that could, you know, be used in different teams. So that's the thing. That's where I was getting at behind that specific locked feature. But it's all subjective, and at the end of the day, they can end up dropping a lot more shield stacking units, I guess, than they would drop Spectral Frazzle or Arrow Erosion, for all we know. And then the cope of, well, she's a healer, she can heal. Well, I mean, yeah, but we also have like Shorekeeper and like other healer, like, you know, I've never personally seen it that way. Yeah, that's what I mean. She has one main team that fully benefits and 3 or so other teams that she works in without the full benefits but gets part of it. Yeah, nah, true, she does. But she's a lot, and I mean, that's how they've always done it. But Yuno is, I feel that she's a little bit more restrictive in that regard. She's still going to be great because heavy attack is something that's very popular. There's a lot of very, very good heavy attacking characters. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of good heavy attacking characters. But it's a shame that they locked such a good buff behind a very specific metric like that. Like, it would have been better, for example, if she gave that buff to Electro units. Electro units get their damage amplified by this much every 0.5 seconds. Boom. Arrow units. Like, another way to slot a big part of her kit into another team. Just like, once again, a character like Brand can buff fusion, and he can be in a fusion team, or he can buff skill and be in a skill team. Or, ideally, on a team that uses both. You know what I mean? I still think Yuno is going to be good, though. But I do think, so far, she's probably one of the more restrictive units. You compare her to Peebs. Peebs is a great DPS, even at S0. She's still pretty solid. You compare her to Brand. Brand is more, you know, diverse, and is a better DPS. Well, I don't know if he's going to be a better DPS. We'll have to see that. He's more diverse, at least, for sure. Which is better for Yuno, Moonlit, or Valor? It really depends on what you're doing. Really depends. Bro, look at my basic attack speed, bro. I would love this on any character. I need a buffer that buffs basic attack, and you guys will see me using that on most of my teams, bro. This is just crazy cool. What are these polls? What's wrong with the polls, bro? Why is there always got to be people talking about my polls, man? They're like the more normal polls I've ever seen. Alright, we can't get enough. If that buff can apply to any teammate with a shield on, then Zhang Xing is playable. And, oh yeah, Zhang Xing and Yuno work perfectly. They work super nice. Not the most optimal team, but they work very good. What I don't dislike her... Wait, what? Hold on. What I don't dislike her actual kit, but her sequence is because it's basically trying to make her a main DPS and nothing to help her support besides S2 that's only for her and Augusta. Yeah. See, and that's another thing, right? You look at her at S0, and it's like, oh, she's a support. You look, bro, you look at Yuno at S0, and you're like, she's a support. She heals. She's going to give me heavy attack, and in the case of Augusta, she's going to give me the damage amp, right? Like, you know that. But then you look at her kit and how it improves when you get her sequences, and it's like she turns into a DPS. You know what I mean? Like, very damage centric. So it once again, it's one of those things where it's like a little bit too all over the place. You know what I mean? I love Nutella. Yeah, I had some Nutella today, bro. Not off Yuno's feet, but, you know. That's what I said. These pulls are perfectly normal. Exactly, bro. These pulls are normal, bro. Then her S4 gives the shield to other units. Doesn't even help with getting 40% because it's one shield. So only... That's what I'm saying. Bro, you know me, bro. When it comes to, like, building these characters and testing them out, we go deep when it comes to all of that, bro. And we really analyze these kits because a lot of times they're really wordy and they seem complex. Even for me, they seem complex at times, but the more you actually play and test and understand rotations, the simpler you really get to see how the kits are. And with YOOOO is one of those scenarios where a lot of people think it's really complex or whatever, or they make more or less of what the kit is, but they don't get the full picture of it. You know, the bias of I like the unit, so it must be perfect. I feel like they put random stuff together for YOOOO and called it. That's how I felt with YOOOO and Augusta, bro. That they kind of just did a little bit of everything. Even though I love Augusta's gameplay. Hands down the best gameplay so far. And now that I've seen Gal Brainus and Shi Yuan, I still think YOOOO or Augusta has the best gameplay. I mean, if that stack is not limited to characters can stack shield on their own, but characters with shields on, imagine we can cook team comps with Brand. I mean, you can use Brand and YOOOO, but Brand only triggers one shield if I'm not mistaken. So you would only get 4% of the damage amp.
Honor cannot be silent.
I had that feeling with Phoebe, but it got easier while playing. Yeah, like that's why when I tell people about characters kits, then the best thing to do is not even listen to YouTubers or anything, is go out and test them yourself. It just makes life so much easier. Sure. A whole buff called Compound Nut. That's crazy. I might a bit of testing later with my terrible Brand. Hey, bro, Brand's the worst character in the game, remember? And YOOOO is better than Shorekeeper. Yup, you heard it here first, chat. Good example, Lupa is because she has a buff only if 3 fusion units are on the team, but she has a sequence that removes it. Exactly. Exactly. So, like, a good sequence for YOOOO would have been that she now gives the shield stacking buff to anybody inside her domain. Anybody inside her domain gets the Blessing of the Wand light stacks. That would have been an amazing sequence. Making her less restrictive and such. You know what I mean? Who is better for Gion, YOOOO, or Siakona? Probably YOOOO, low key. Like, I'd have to test, but I would say YOOOO is probably better than Siakona, but I would have to test. Because YOOOO does bring the big heavy damage amp, right? She does have the heals, and she could at least give some extra damage on the field. So, you know. So Lupa is a support sub DP. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, when we look into how it grows and everything, and how it exponentially gets better with dupes, I think that Lupa was done right in that regard. Ooh. I'm gonna get this. YOOOO is already better than Siakona. Yeah, Siakona is just very limiting in a way. She's just very arrow erosion oriented, per se.
Honor cannot be silent.
Black. No, they're getting fondled, bro. I need me all my ass strikes. 2.6 feels like it has good units in Augusta and YOOOO, but just very, very limited units. Yeah, I agree on that. 2.6's units are very, very specific to themselves. I feel that you're not really gonna find yourself mid-maxing or matching different teams unless you just kind of want to, as opposed to other characters that kind of have more options per se. Well, let me do this.
In war with time.
in war with time.
Silence. Let's do this another way.
Conquest begins now. Invincible!
Keep using that for no reason.
Stay behind me.
Siakona, Gian, and Yuno actually is a... Yeah, Siakona, Gian, and Yuno is a pretty decent team comp. But yeah, like you said, SK is just a better partner for Gian and for a lot of characters. Let's do this. Where the hell's the door? There we go. Like, I really wish her Yuno sequence would have been a little bit more varied. Who's coming out here? Ooh.
Moment of victory.
I wonder if they're ever gonna release dual element characters. Like, you see how we're doing like fusion damage, and we're doing like sometimes there's even more depending on what's going on here. Like right now I'm dealing fusion damage with basic attacks. I wonder if they're ever gonna do something like that with an actual character. Do you guys see that happening? They release like an electro fusion character, Arrow Glacio. I remember before Cardathea dropped, a lot of people were talking about, yo, Cardathea is going to be a dual element character. She has two forms, and she's going to be one element in one form and another element in the other. That's what everybody was saying, bro. And I was like, bro, I doubt they're gonna do that this early into the game's lifespan, because it's too early. Like, could it happen? Probably, but it's still too early. Yeah, dual element characters would be pretty damn good, especially for things like tower and such. Kelpie still has the Arrow and Glacio buff in one, but it doesn't work on anyone. So yeah, they might drop that. Nightmare Kelpie has been here since 2.4 and still waiting for dual elements. So yeah, Nightmare Kelpie might be the key into telling us they might drop dual element characters, bro. Or they can even drop supports that give the elemental typing to someone else, right? Like, for example, these buffs where it's like gives fusion damage on basic attacks. Maybe they could do where they drop a fusion support that gives fusion damage with basic attacks, and then you'll be there with like your, I don't know, your Glacio basic attacker and buff it up with the other character, and now you're doing Glacio and fusion damage. Something like that could happen. Astral modulation.
Loading. Diminish.
Fury boils. Silence. Burn.
Fight by my side. Step up before the eternal sun. Here. Whoop. Here. One strike is enough.
Damn, I didn't even hit the big hit, bro. God damn. Isaiah, what's good? How you doing?
Stay behind me.
Alright, Daniel, sounds good, brother. Appreciate you. Make sure y'all hit the like button on the way in or out. Hey, yo. We got Scar. Every time I fight Scar, I want to make a video on it, bro. Like anytime I see the dude, bro, I want to be like, so this is the guy everybody's been waiting for.
As you wish. Let's do this another way. Inferno.
This is my moment. Sing of my triumph.
Yo, he's actually kind of strong. Shit. There we go.
Ordained
The Terriers, how you doing, man?
in war.
Late stream today.
Fury boils. Feel
See
my
the
wrath.
fury boiling right now.
Burn. As you wish.
Conquest begins now. Pathetic struggle. A man.
Ooh, look at that ending screen. Nah, bro, you can't beat this aura. Like, what are we talking about?
Now.
That was so clean, bro. Yeah, she's just built different, bro. That was beautiful, man. Given their relative roles in the story, I think for Phoebe, Rosha, and Siakona should have been our last 4 stars. True, they have 5-star kids, but they could have just as easily been goated 4 stars. That's a fair take. That's a fair take. I respect that. I do think they should have been giving us more 4 stars. Like, I don't get at this point what's the point of even adding characters like Lumi and Booling into the story as 4 stars if they're mostly, I mean, I don't know Booling, but like YOOOO barely gets used unless you like the character. Lumi barely gets used unless you like the character, once again. So I don't get what the point of dropping them as 4 stars if they're not going to consistently drop 4 stars, of course. If they're going to be like, units, you know what I mean? Like, kind of bad. Like, I feel that they should at least make them just normal 5 stars and give them out. Especially if they're going to be dropping 4 stars every 8 months that are going to be mid. Just make them mid 5 stars and give them out for free. Might as well make them a little bit stronger, or make more 4 stars so the 4 stars don't feel like it's a freaking giant new thing that is coming to the game, you know. Scar has to become playable. He's like the only boss that doesn't drop an echo. I know, bro, that's crazy. The only boss that doesn't drop an echo. I feel like they don't want to give good designs out for free. True. Someone was actually talking about that the other day. I feel like they actually don't want to drop good designs and give it out for free. I do see where you're coming from there. Ooh. Ooh. That was nice. So basically make them a Yao is what I'm getting from that. Yeah, basically make them a Yao. In today's day and age, a Yao wouldn't even be game breaking or anything. But they can make them a little bit better and give them out for free. Like, I'm seeing Honkai Star Rail give out a bunch of free characters nowadays. Well, not a bunch, but they give more free characters than not. You know what I mean? Yo, watch them drop freaking, what's-his-face? Shi Yuan first, even though I'm farming Galbrinas. Because there's always a group of players defending 4 stars don't sell, 4 stars boring as fuck. But it, like... that's a bad argument, right? That's a bad argument, because if they drop a brand new character, let's say Zani, and in Zani's banner, instead of adding the same boring 4 stars we've had for the very beginning, you drop a brand new 4 star that's like a very budget version of Peebs, like an Arrow or Spectral Frazzle applier, you're not pulling on Zani's banner for the 4 star. Most people, you're pulling on Zani's banner for Zani. But if you get the 4 star, you can now get a new unit that you can use to go ahead and, you know, build your Spectral Frazzle team. And it's not like we don't have NPCs that they can use for the designs, right? And it's also not like it takes them 8 months to design a character. They're dropping characters every 20 or so days. Exactly. For example, how Destiny Rising came out with Estella, but has Umeko that's a correct 4-star in the same banner, right? Some people might not be pulling for Umeko. They might be pulling for Estella, but they'll get Umeko and they can build her and rock her and she could be really good. So it's not about the 4-star selling or not. And if they have good designs, there are going to be people that will pull for the 4-stars, the new 4-stars. But there's really not that many people that when they drop a banner with like fucking Shishia, Taochi, and Yang Yang, that there's not a lot of people that are going to be like, yeah, bro, I'm getting Taochi. Woo! Like, that's not going to happen. Like, you know what I mean? That's not an actual thing that's going to happen. I agree. It's a bad argument. They're just getting PTSD from 1.3 and 1.4 reruns. They think should see a therapist. Yeah, for sure. Like, when I say that I like yapping about, like, arguments and people with logical things to say, like, that's the type of situation where I think it makes no sense. I've personally had a friend in the Discord that said the same thing. Well, 4-stars doesn't sell. Yeah, motherfucker, but we're not doing a 4-star banner. We're doing a 5-star banner with a new character. If you were already on the fence about pulling Zani, you were like, yeah, I like Zani, but I really don't like Peebs, or I'm kind of tight on Astrites. I don't want to have to pull Peebs to make my Zani better. Oh shit, they're dropping a new 4-star that applies Spectral Frazzle on Zani's banner? Say less, I'm gonna pull for Zani. Is that simple? Right? To be fair, I was excited when I first pulled S6 Mortifi early. Yeah, but that's why I didn't mention Mortifi. Like, you're still excited about pulling a Mortifi, a Sanhua, and that's about it. There's no real other 4-stars in this game that make you happy to have them. And of course there's gonna be the odd cases of the dude that likes his fucking Yang Yang or likes his YOOOO or whatever, but it's never gonna be like, you know, interesting or like that big of a deal. And now people are crying, no new 4-stars applying error erosion, Spectral Frazzle. That's how it's gonna be for a minute. For Tower, I got 22 stars. I don't think I can get better than that. You can definitely get better than that, Latios. You just gotta manage your teams better. You could definitely get, how many stars do you get in Tower now? Is it still 30? Or is it like 30, 36? At this point, I'm convinced Rover is going to have scuffed negative status application, all of his elements. That's what I'm saying. We don't want to end up with all the 4-stars being shit, and that's pretty much what it's like. Right now, 90% of our 4-stars are shit. And the people that try to cope and be like, well, I could actually use Taochi on my team for the skill damage buff, and it's so not. Bro, shut up. What are we talking about? Oh, Latios, you can definitely get 30 stars, bro. Especially once you pull your Augusta. For sure. 5-star is basically the icing while the 5-star is... the 4-star is basically the icing while the 5-star is the entire cake. Exactly. Like, it's not like they're gonna make 4-star fucking banners. So people that have that argument, 4-stars don't sell, are stupid. That's like, let's say you guys are super excited for YOOOO. Like... let me sell it to y'all like this. You're super excited for YOOOO. Then they dropped YOOOO's banner and there's a brand new 4-star in it. Are you going to stop pulling on the YOOOO banner that you wanted because there's a new 4-star on it? The fuck? Like, no. Ain't nobody going to not pull because they add a new 4-star to the pool. That shit don't affect nothing. You're still hunting for the 5-star, are you not? I gotta do my hazard tower and get my astrites. Alright, let's see. We still got a little bit of currency left. Let's go ahead and farm me some shell credits. Shishia is a good, decent main DPS. You can do some damage if used correctly. Oh, for sure. But, like, the way I see it, honestly, nowadays, if you're a brand new player, do you want to use your resources to level up a Shishia, to level up an Alto, to level up a Taochi, just to, like, struggle by clearing certain content? Or would you rather save all that energy and all those resources for a future 5-star character that you really like? Or maybe your Mortefi or Sanhua that you could actually use in multiple places? I would pull Yuno just for the new 4-star if that's a scenario. That's what I'm saying. You would pull Yuno just to get a new character. Like, if they added a real... If, let's say you had a Zani team and you don't have Peebs, and they added a nice Spectral Frazzle 4-star applier on Yuno's banner, some people that weren't planning on pulling on Yuno might do a cheeky 10-pull or 2 to try to get the new 4-star. So technically, 4-stars kind of do sell if they're good. Hey, I cleared this super hard endgame with 4 stars, and I only had to spend 2 years mid-maxing artifacts to do it. That's crazy. Real, but Shishia... No, yeah, Shishia is good. You can actually do content with Shishia. I just don't got a team for the left to take advantage of the weakness, so I'm missing one there, and I don't got the damage on the right tower to kill the monkey in 180 seconds. Then sit down to mid-max, grind your Astrites, Laperlicus, and do a temple and get yourself Augusta. I just feel like just play for fun. It's a game, and it's not even a hard one if you're going to clear everything. Yes, you should always play for fun. Like, if you're not having fun, you shouldn't play. But, you know, within that parameter, it's always good to, like, play smart to enjoy your own gameplay a lot better, right? Unless, like, for example, let's say someone wants to play the way they like, and then they build Taochi, Yang Yang, and Alto, right? Or Taochi, Yang Yang, and Encore. And then they want to do Whimpering Waste. Does that sound like you're going to have fun? Now, maybe they will, but most people won't. You know what I mean? So oftentimes, you kind of try to guide people in the direction of where to best put their resources. All right, we gotta do this. Taochi, Encore, and Yang Yang, and Zhang Xing. Oh boy. Now that's a team, bro. That's a team and a half. How much cash do I got? It doesn't say. Okay. Yo, I'm excited. We're actually getting some good features that I want to see in 2.7, which is pretty damn cool. I gotta do tower because I want to react to this video, bro. The day they make defense scaled main DPS and echo set will be something true. Alright, let's go and do tower, chat. Let's see what tower is looking like. Of course, it's not going to be like anything special for my account, but I want to just give my take on it. A lot of people feel that because you have S6 units, like you can't gauge certain things, right? I can still gauge a lot of things from the perspective of a free-to-play or an S0 R1 character, despite using an S6R5 character, right? Like, for example, when we first had that increase to HP and Whimpering Waste, I was like, okay, I used to get 12,000 points, now I'm getting 10,000. So what if I'm still clearing? I can still gauge that there's clearly a little bit of an HP inflation problem. You know what I mean? You don't know if you've ever tried it. Tried what? Yeah, it's called putting yourself in someone's shoes. Yo, Elmo, what's good? How you doing? Well, if you shape it like that, I think in the beginning playing the game a little more and getting a DPS would be great. It's not that hard when you start the game to get one. Oh, I mean, when you start the game, you kind of get a selector banner. I don't know if you still get the selector ticket, and I'm pretty sure they still have the banner that you can select the character of still, which I'm pretty sure has some decent options. But, I mean, I would always go for SK. The tower? You got to do the tower, bro. Just moved into your new spot. Hell yeah. Where's you been, Elmo, by the way? Moving? Bro, today we had the most bricked freaking person on my Discord. Like, I think I've probably banned 2 people in the last, like, 5 months from my Discord. Only 2 people. That should let you know how either dumb you gotta be or how annoying you gotta be to actually get banned from my Discord when you're one of 2 people that have gotten banned in the past 5 months. That's just crazy. And today we had to ban somebody, bro, because they were dropping the most stupid takes I've ever heard. And I've heard a lot of stupid takes. Alright, how come I have these 2 finished? The fuck? What? What the hell, boy? There we go. Takes like the Terrys. Are you sitting down? Let me ask you real quick. Let me ask you, D. Are you sitting down, brother? Before I tell you these takes. Update saves last clears. Oh yeah, that's true. They did say they were gonna save the last clears. All right, let's see. Yes, you are. Okay, I'm gonna give you the first take. YOOOO is a better supporter than Shorekeeper by a mile. That's the first one. Let me know if you want to hear more. What the hell? Why are they grabbing my Zani like that? Oh, racially motivated. Oh, hell no. Hold on. I didn't even know they could do that. No, just no. Hell no. What kind of dumbass take? Oh, yeah, there's more. There's more. There's more. Bro, this dude is fondling my plebes, bro. How you gonna do that? Alright, bro. They want me to go Super Saiyan on them, bro. Because she don't do overtime, bro. Hey, yo, Hikade? She don't do overtime. There we go. How can it get worse? Oh, it gets worse. It gets worse. Y'all want to hear the second take? Oh, that's not... He didn't get banned because of his dumb take. You can have dumb takes in my Discord all you want. That's not why he got banned. I'll tell you why he got banned as I give you more takes and then eventually get to why he got banned. Let me know if you guys want the next take. Let's hear it. You asked for it. Havoc Rover is a better DPS than any S6R5 premium DPS characters. Havoc Rover is the best DPS when you compare it to any S6R5 main DPS. Premium main DPS. Meaning, Havoc Rover is a better DPS than Cardathia, than Augusta, and things like that. Electro Res is decreased. Why do I feel that I should do this first? I'll be fine. Electro Res. Let's go. Boom. Boom. Do I even... Bro, like, I don't even need Shorekeeper. I'll just go... Why am I using full teams? What the fuck is going on? What are they huffing? That was... No, he wasn't rage baiting. Homie was dead serious, bro. Like, he was dead serious, bro. Like, dead serious. Like, you know when you do rage bait and you know you're trolling? No, this man was dead serious, getting mad at anybody that would disagree with his takes. True, with the right skill, and you don't want to pull for... What? You know you my dog, CJ, but I don't know about That's not my take? What the fuck? That's not my take, Elmo. What do I look like? A coconut head, bro? That's someone else's take, bro. Hold on. There's others. Brant is the worst 5-star character in the game. The worst 5-star character in the game. Brant. What are we talking about, Willis?
Roars of conquest. In control. Undying glory.
Rulers rule! Winners win!
My valor never fails.
There we go. Wait. There's more. There's more. That I didn't slander Brant, bro. They ain't my goddamn takes, bro. There's more. Spectral Rover is a better healer and support for any team than Shorekeeper or Verena. Yeah. I told you guys, they weren't just normal takes or like one or two. We're talking about some potato, Cheeto breath, wide neck takes, bro. Anyone who says Brant is bad, I assume doesn't understand how to build him or they have major skill issues. That's what I'm saying, and Brant is so easy to build. I know people are going to say, no, he's hard, you need his weapon. I'm considering everybody with their weapon. Brant is very easy to build. You can build him as a DPS or as a sub DPS or as a support very easily with his weapon, of course, right? Now, I didn't ban him because of those takes. So basically what had happened was, so he started dropping these takes, and obviously in the Discord we were disagreeing with folk. We were like, bro, like, what are you talking about? So then he leaned very heavily into Brant is the worst 5-star in the game, right? Very, very bad character in the game. So he then proceeded to say, well, I just cleared the monkey. I just cleared this guy right here, this monkey, with my Havoc Rover team, S6 Havoc Rover, with a limited weapon, a limited character sword, and then this right here, right? I cleared this in about a minute and a few seconds. Brant can't do that. Is there anybody with a Shorekeeper and a Brant at S0 that can do it that quick, right? So then people from my Discord, 2 people, proceeded to do exactly that. Clear it faster than this person, and with an S0 R1 Brant. And then the man crashed out on me when I said, like, bro, like, what are you talking about? Like, you're just wrong saying that this is the worst character in the game. And then he got mad and started saying that I'm a liar, that everybody that watches my content never test what I say, even though they were actively testing it in the Discord, and that I just cope and play the victim when I'm proven wrong. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, you're just being weird, bro. Like, they're literally testing what you just said. And they just did it just like you said with Brant, which is not even like a main DPS character. And you're comparing him versus like technically a main DPS. Bro, he took it personal. So I'm like, okay, you're weird. And then on top of that, we have a we have a tab in our Discord called character or unit show off, where you show off your units. You can show them off at S0, you can show them off at S6, you can show it off with buff stats in a full team rotation or whatever. And then we had one of our boys post their Augusta buffed up, like a full rotation Augusta with like your shorekeeper buffs, your Augusta stacks, blah 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 blah. They're like, yo, look at my Augusta. Just, he never said, look at my free-to-play Augusta. Look at my non-buffed Augusta. He just said, look at how my Augusta looks. And the dude comes out of nowhere and starts calling them a faker and a liar for photoshopping their stats to, like, feel better about themselves. And I'm like, okay, this dude is being fucking weird. This dude is weird, because the other guy never claimed that it was, like, S0 stats or anything. So I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And that, on top of him crashing out on me, talking about you're just a liar, you lie in your streams and your videos and nobody ever tests what you say, is why we banned him. Not because of the bad takes. I'll never ban you because you have a bad take. I might roast you, but I'm not going to ban you. Just the same way, if I have a bad take, I expect you guys to roast me. Like, if I say some dumb shit, I expect you guys to say some dumb shit to me, bro. Like, come on now. If we're boys, that's just the way it is, you know? What the fuck, Camellia? Where's my Frolova? No, there we go.
Feel the tide pull.
I haven't played this character in like 20 years, bro. I don't remember how to play him. I know it's not like that, though.
By sea's venom. Suffocate. How rude.
I ain't never played, like, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, I think I played Frolova once. Literally one time. I don't know her rotations at all.
Symphony of life. Cadence. Halt.
I do not like this team, because I do not know how to use it.
Surge of deep tides. Riptides claim.
Yo, do I have echoes? I don't have echoes on Cantarella. Fuck. I have no echoes on my Cantarella for some reason. That's crazy. Do I have echoes on Jeja? The fuck's Jeja? Here. What the fuck? Why does she got a Glacio set on her? Why you got insufficient, bro? Why you got insufficient funds? Alright, I'm gonna just use the normal team. Let's go with... What's this week 2? Havoc and Arrow, and this is Havoc and Arrow. Okay, let's go just normal Havoc and Arrow team. Let's drop Verena in there, let's drop Shia Coco, and let's drop Cardathea. Where the fuck's Cardathea? Boom. Alright, gonna be live once YOOOO is out. Yeah, I'm gonna be live when YOOOO drops. Frolova's gameplay is as Brainrot as Carlotta's. I literally haven't played her at all. I did play Frolova. I have every character, but I didn't really put too much... Like, I pulled Frolova, and then I played her one time. Literally, she's been on the field with me, like, one time. So I don't know her rotations, and I don't like playing characters that I don't invest a lot of time into playing. Feels weird, you know?
The show begins.
La 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 la.
True form revealed at last. Exonerate. Salvation.
You Carlotta is used on the right tower. Yeah, I didn't know. Like, I actually had to check to remember. Alright, continue floor. Oh, shit. My Verena. Let's just go like this. Frolova's rotation really is pretty brain dead. It's one you can just easily figure out as you play. The thing is, I really haven't even read her kit, bro. Like, I know nothing about Frolova. Apart from, like, the basics, like her stats, echo damage, blah, 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 blah. Other than that, I don't know anything about Frolova. There we go.
Show begin.
Alright, Clasher, sounds good.
Such is their blessing. Repent.
Oh.
For silence beckons. Torrents rage on. Sounding the death knell. Furious tides.
There we go. Her gameplay is mainly outfield, so I can understand your disinterest. Yeah, I wasn't really into, like, her gameplay too much. Alright. What is this floor? Oh, there's no element? Oh, shit. Okay. Can I use plebes? I can use plebes. And Shani. Can I put something else in here? Like Little Verena? I can use Storekeeper. There we go. I just realized using Cardathea in that stage is overkill. Yeah. Cardathea just overall is overkill. She's crazy. Cardathea just insane. To this day, I still think Cardathea is the strongest character. Followed closely by Augusta. And I think Zani could deliver that type of damage as well, but you really need Peeb Zani, right?
To the sentinel.
Leave it to me.
Call upon the sentinel.
There's electro damage bonus. Ah, is my Cardathea S6? She is S6. Most of my characters are S6. Alright, let's see. Yeah, bro, like Zani could definitely be up there with the damage, but she needs her best in slot a lot more than almost every other character. Like, not even close.
Crystals. Give me
Spectral versus Spectral enemies. What Spectral enemies? Where?
knock some heads around.
Where are the Spectral enemies?
Don't stand in my way. Reduced to dust. Now I have a report to.
I don't see him.
Vow from the soul. In war with time.
They're Spectral enemies, though.
Loading.
Yeah.
Sentinel, protect me. Bluebird, be my salvation.
Yeah, pretty much.
Judgment time.
No, I'm kidding. I do care. Especially because I didn't know they were Spectral, so I'm not going to beat it in time.
Power.
Or am I? Y'all think I'm going to beat it in time? I got 20 seconds. Let's see. She don't do overtime.
Reduced to dust. Don't stand in my way. That
Ordained.
There we go. You have until 2:30? Oh, shit. I didn't know that. We good, though. We good. Alright, let's see. Where's the goat, bro? Mortificus. There we go. Power of S6. Brute Force it. Yo, is this one strong against electricity, bro? I swear to God. What's the 4th floor? Since getting Augusta, I haven't used my Cardathea. Yeah, bro. Really, there's not really big need. Why S6 on Karth? I see it as a long-term investment. I feel that at some point they are gonna drop harder content. Oh, this was made for Augusta? Perfect.
In war
Oh.
with time.
The Dragon Brew.
Loading.
Fury boils. Feel my wrath. Burn. Let's do this another way.
conquest begins now.
Oh, nah. Don't die yet. Hit. Hadouken. Oh, there's more. Oh, shit, there's another boss. Okay, I was going easy on it because I thought it was the last one. Where'd it go? Hello there. I'm not even buffed. There we go. Yeah, I see it as a long-term investment. Eventually, they're gonna make characters that are, there are content that is a lot harder. So why not have it be that strong right now? You feel me? There we go. Oof. Well, what do I gotta say? As someone that has a lot of S6 characters and a lot of teams built, I do have my thoughts regarding this. It's a little bit mixed opinions, okay? Let's see. Hey, hold, I got no water left. This is going to be an interesting chat, and I want to hear your guys' opinion on it. Oh, shit. I hope they turn up on the outfit releases. Oh, yeah, true. I want more outfits. Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to talk about the brand new Tower of Adversity changes. I just got done with Tower of Adversity, and I want to give y'all my take from someone that has multiple teams, all premium built, and as well as having S6 characters. So I know you guys might think it feels different. Yo, you have S6 characters, so it's going to be hard for you to understand. But I'm going to give you my take on it nonetheless, and I still try to get myself in the shoes of people that are, you know, just starting out, somewhere in the middle, and all that good stuff. Now, I gotta say, I enjoy the fact that they added more floors, especially to the Hazard Tower, because, you know, it's harder content, and personally, I have been wanting more content in the game. But I do understand why there are people out there that are not really enjoying this new change to Tower of Adversity. So there are some things I want to talk about before I specifically give you my opinion on this. First off, who is Tower of Adversity made for, right? I don't think that new players or people that have been playing the game for a month are clearing Tower of Adversity even before they got this new change done to them. So when we think of Tower of Adversity, I don't particularly think of brand new players that are playing Wuthering Waves for a month, maybe even 2 months. Sure, you can probably clear Tower of Adversity in a month of playing WUWA if you specifically set your sights on clearing it in a month. Meaning you're going to be building some random 4 stars and some characters you might not really want to build, but you're doing it to specifically clear Tower of Adversity, which is probably not fun or an optimal use of your resources, right? So I don't think that new players complaining about Tower of Adversity, you know, getting these new changes and being harder, players that have been playing the game for like, you know, a month, maybe even 2 months, are the target audience for this video, right? That's all I'm saying. Now, if we're talking about veteran players, people that have been playing several months, maybe, you know, 8 months, 6 months, you should at this point be able to clear Tower of Adversity, even with the recent changes. Now, it all comes down to managing your characters, managing your teams, and also learning how you can clear Tower of Adversity without wasting as many resources. So if we go over here and look right here, you guys see that the first 3 floors on both the left and the right of tower were cleared with only 1 character. Now, I know someone's going to be in the comments, well, you have S6 characters. Of course you can clear it with 1 unit. Look, I was doing this exact thing for these same 3 floors a while back with units that I don't particularly use anymore. So if you have like a Jin Shi team laying around that you don't particularly use anymore, You can clear the first 3 floors with that team or, you know, those characters. You can clear those first 3 floors with a solo S0 brand that you might have laying around. Right here, Electro Res's Decrease. You can clear this with a team of like Calcharo or Zhang Liao and what's her face, Yin Lin. So just try to use characters that you don't use as much, older units that you might have worked on that you don't particularly use on your main team. That's the one thing a lot of people wanna have to learn. There's a dude in my Discord that literally cleared, I don't remember if it was this side, it was probably this side, with the free-to-play Jin Shi team, all of the floors. So this is Jin Shi, the old man, YOOOO, and Verena. A team that is not currently popular. People shit talk YOOOO without a problem. Yes, he did sweat a little bit on the last stage, because the last stage is a little bit of a pain in the butt. But you can absolutely clear these first 3 stages. So we're really talking about the last stage on the left, on the right, and these 4 stages, right? Personally, I think I don't have a problem with Kuro wanting to push more teams to be built, more people to go out of their way and start building some characters. And once again, if you take advantage of the buffs, because these first 2 floors are the same 2 floors we've always had, right? You have your resistances and your buffs. Pretty much the same thing as always. No problem whatsoever, right? So the real big conversation comes from the last 2 floors. This is what a lot of people seem to be getting upset about. The fact that Kuro decided to add 2 more floors, and I might be mistaken, but these 2 floors give you a grand total, an insane amount, a massive income of 100 asteroids per Tower of Adversity cycle. I know. What are we going to do without 100 asteroids? Oh my lord, bro. That's just too much, right? So, personally, I don't think it's that big of a problem, right? Because even if you miss out on 5 cycles of Tower of Adversity, while you take the time to build your team, 5 cycles of Tower of Adversity, you're missing out on 500 asteroids. Bro, I think that's less than 1/3 of a tentpole. In 5 cycles. How long does Tower of Adversity last? Bro, 27 days. 27. Is that how long Tower of Adversity lasts? I thought that shit was 15 days. Oh, hell no. Let's say 15 days, bro. You ain't missing out on much. Even if you take 5 Tower of Adversity cycles to build another team through pulling on limited banners that you like, new characters that you like, you're missing out on 1/3 of a temple. So you don't really even need to be mad that you can't absolutely clear the 2 new floors, because it's barely impactful whatsoever to most people's accounts. If anything, it should push you to want to build new teams. Try new comps and challenge yourself to beat these new stages and see how your roster feels a little bit more varied by trying other characters. Maybe characters that you've pulled before that you really haven't used. Maybe standard banner comps you could use to clear the side towers. People literally have been saying they're clearing floors like this with a character like Jin Shi, YOOOO, and Verena. Verena, standard banner character, YOOOO, a 4-star, and Jin Shi, a 1-year-old character at this point, right? Same with the right side. People are clearing this with characters like Calcharo, Yin Lin, and Verena. Or Zhang Liao, Yin Lin, and Verena. So it can be done. It's just a matter of investing your resources a little bit better and not complaining so much. Because at the end of the day, people want things to be made easier, even if it's barely impactful whatsoever, bro. Because at the end of the day, y'all really are going to act like you're mad about missing out on 100 asteroids because they gave us a little bit more content. They gave you a reason to build more teams. It's 100 asteroids. It's nothing. Even if you are clearing it, you clear 5 rotations of Tower of Adversity, you get 1/3 of a temple. Oh my god, it's gonna change my life. It's gonna change my life, bro. Bro, you would have to clear 16 rotations of Tower of Adversity to get a temple just from those 2 floors. From those 2 floors alone. I'm gonna be honest, that shit is stupid. People that are complaining about that are just looking to complain because they want to complain. People that actually want to give a reason to, oh, I can't beat it. It just got harder for me. Now I gotta pull more units. So what if specific floors are still tailor-made or more catered towards other characters? Like, for example, right here. Gain 30% heavy attack damage bonus. Casting Resonance Liberation grants a shield. Yada, yada. Yes, that is for Augusta. 100%. But let's not sit here and act like every time they release a new unit, these floors aren't tailor-made for the new units. It's been like that since 1994. And it's probably going to continue to be like this because I know people think that they should get most characters for free, the game should be easy, and everybody from a brand new player to a veteran should have no problem clearing everything. But yo, this is a business. They gotta do something to make you want to pull the characters, be it adding the very specific buffs to the tower that, you know, cater to the new characters, or adding new floors that make you want to have other teams so you can clear the content. At the end of the day, personally, after having cleared Tower of Adversity with the new floors, I gotta say, yes, it does feel a little bit more difficult. Yes, you do have to think a little bit more about what teams you use and what characters you use on each side, and that's just with the addition of 2 floors. Imagine if they added 2 new floors to each side, or 3 new floors, making it 15, 15, 15. It would be quite a bit. So yes, it is a little bit more complex. Yes, you have to think a little bit more, but let's be honest, it's been way too easy for far too long. It really should not be a problem whatsoever. We have people in the chat talking about, I used Jinshi to clear. Yo, I used Cardathea and Camellia to clear middle tower, all at S0. S0, R1, no problem. Just managing your teams, managing your resources, learning the rotations of your character. But a lot of people don't want to put the effort into learning the teams, building characters, and then they complain about something as simplistic as 2 more floors. All in all, I think is not that big of a deal. Could Kuro do things to maybe make this easier? I guess, sure, maybe they can make it so the last 2 floors don't require energy for your characters, right? So it's the same as it's always been. In the last 2 floors, you could use whatever team you want because it doesn't require energy. Sure, they can do that. Is it really that big of a deal? Like, the same players that are complaining right now about not having enough teams, are you going to be saying the same thing 3-4 months from now when you pulled a few more units and have more teams? Probably not. So just understand, you can't beat everything right away, and if you're having trouble with it, maybe you just need to invest a little bit more time into your account, build more units, and not cry about 100 astrites, because it's not that big of a deal. Even if we're talking about 10 rotations of Tower of Adversity, those extra 2 floors are giving you 1,000 astrites in 10 rotations. That's it. That's it regarding my opinion for the brand new Tower of Adversity game mode. I know there's gonna be some cousin fuckers, hillbillies, the hills have eyes, wide neck, Cheeto bread, cross-legged, mouth-breathing people in my comments talking about, well, it's not a problem for you because you have S6R5 characters. Even though I'm telling you, there are people in my community and all around the globe beating all of this with S0 R1 units. So, just get good, take your time, invest into your account, and don't complain about missing 100 astrites. Let them cook. You can't have everything at the end of the day. Take your time, and eventually, you'll be able to do this without a problem. That's going to be it for the video, guys. If you've enjoyed it, hit that like button, subscribe, turn on bell notifications, and let me know in the comment section. Am I tripping? Is this really that big of a problem where people are mad about the fact that they added 2 new floors? Is Kuro getting greedy? Are they really doing the Genshin thing where they're adding a game mode that is super hard? Or is this just nothing and people gotta stop tripping balls and smoking dick? Thank you guys for watching, and peace. There you go. That was a video, by the way. Yeah, I know, I did it on the go, bro. I did it on the go because a lot of people wanted my opinion on that, bro. They sent me a couple of videos regarding that, bro. What are my thoughts on Shi Yuan? I think he looks cool. His gameplay is alright. But until I actually see more and do hands-on, like hands-on testing and, you know, testing with the people that know what's popping, I gotta wait. Yo, if I'm not mistaken, right, it's only 100 more asteroids for these 2 floors, right? Like a total of 100 more asteroids, or am I tripping and it's like 500? Because if I'm tripping and it was 500, I'm not dropping that video. Shit. To be honest, I think you can't blame these people. Yeah, but, you know, I feel that you can blame them. You can gently tell them how things are and explain to them. Because I feel that if you're a brand new player and you're already not clearing the first 30 stars of Tower of Adversity, why are you mad that they just added 2 more floors? You weren't even completing the last 2. So just keep working, keep progressing, keep getting stronger. It's going to be fine. Just 100 extra, just 50 for each? Okay, good. I didn't want to be giving out misinformation. I know I checked, but I wanted to be sure. I know I checked, but hey, you never know, bro. You never know till it's over, you know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, let me buy all these. Hello? Let me get them tubes, bro. Shit, I'm like a crackhead when I see them echo tubes, bro. Shit. My neck be itching when I see them tubes, bro. I want to buy this outfit even though I don't use her just to have all the outfits in the game, but I can't do that.
Be my honor.
I can't do that. Yes. It's crazy to think Kuro keeping Baiji more relevant than Yin Lian. A lot of people using Baiji. Is pulling reruns not as wise since meta is always changing? My take is, Bruticus, welcome to the stream by the way, Bruticus. There's always going to be characters that even on the reruns have a lot of value. Characters like Shorekeeper, right? Characters like Brand have some pretty damn good value for the reruns. But the reality of it is, with the ever-changing meta, the ever-changing units and their kits, is usually better to pull the brand new character, especially in situations when we're talking about main DPSs and such, right? Like if you were to ask me, would it be better to pull Carlotta or Augusta, because those are the banners running right now, taking out the factor of which character you like the looks of more, because that's always going to be, you know, priority in my opinion. You could like a Carlotta more than Augusta in terms of looks, then that's all that matters. But if we're talking about longevity, I usually tend to go for the newer characters than older units, right? Not that necessarily that will always be the case, but for the most part, it will usually be the case, right? Like if they have a Zhang Liao rerun and they have Augusta, Augusta would be the pick. If they have a Gion rerun while they have Cardithea, Cardithea will be the pick. But once again, there are some characters that break that mold and they go above and beyond. I'm a crackhead when I see those tuners, bro. I'm telling you, I see those tuners and my neck starts itching, bro. Well, I'm getting mad about it because we're not getting a new 5-star universal support like Marina SK. I doubt most players have luxury to build Mono Fusion and Mono Havoc, and it's crazy to think Kuro keeping Baiji more relevant. So here's my take. Here's my take regarding the characters. A lot of people, and that's why, bro, that's why I tell people that you should focus on, I've said this forever, even since back in the day, but a lot of people always want to put a little parentheses into what I say, like a little caveat to it, and it's not really like that. I often tell people, look, build yourself 3 premium teams, 3 very synergistic, very strong teams, and then go ahead and pull all the other characters you want based on their looks, based on their toes, it don't matter. But build yourself logical, synergistic teams, right? If you're the type of person that goes out here and you pull, you know, Carlotta, then you pulled Augusta, and then you're broke and you skipped Yuno, and then you pull, what's her face? Galbrina, and then you skip Shi Yuan, and then they have a fucking Jian rerun, and you get Jian, and then they have a fucking Zhang Liao rerun, and you pull Zhang Liao, and then you look at your roster, and it's like, I have nobody to make solid teams. I have a bunch of random units. I have a bunch of DPS or sub DPS or supports, and I don't really have solid team comps. Hey, that's the way you play. That's the way you play, and that's the way you enjoy the game. By all means, do it that way. But the reality of it is, you're gonna screw yourself out of progression. And now with like this Tower of Adversity mode, we're actually getting to see it a little bit more, right? And a lot of people don't like that, bro. They want to say, well, I want to get the units that I like the look of. Yeah, do that. Enjoy the game exactly how you want to enjoy the game, but then don't complain that you're having a hard time clearing content and that the game's unfair or whatever, you know? For example, I wish I had Jian's signature, even though I don't have him yet. And then some character signatures have a lot of value. Specifically, this is funny, 1.0 units have a big value in their weapons, because back then the developers wanted to give players the option to use more weapons with more characters, whereas now characters are more locked behind their very specific weapons. Not locked, but they're more, I guess, specific to the weapon. Their kits synergize with the weapon very, very well. Whereas before, they were more universal. Jian is still relevant. Wait, what are y'all talking about? I got everyone but Lupa, and now I'm regretting not having Lupa for Mono Pyro. Yeah, Mono Fusion Team is beautiful. Only had Luster as racer, so I had to get Augusta's signature. No regrets. She's so damn fun and strong. Homie said, no regrets. If you know, you know. Where Yin Lian is no longer relevant, good old Yin Lian. Jian's Sig will probably be relevant till the game's end of service. Yeah, Jian's weapon is going to be amazing for a very long time, bro. But yeah, every unit in this game is still usable, and you can still clear content with them. Some more than others. I wonder what people are gonna think when I drop that video, bro. You know it's gonna have some crazy title like Kuro ruined Tower of Adversity or something like that. Because, bro, I've seen people be mad about it, and then I've seen people just be more normal about the whole Tower of Adversity thing. But I have seen people be mad about it. Talking about Kuro is predatory. Kuro is trying to take advantage of their player base. I'm like, bro, what the fuck are y'all talking about? Where the hell is the hole? That's what she said. What am I pre-farming for right now? Galbrinicus. I've been pre-farming Galbrina for a while now, just in case she does use this Echo. Who am I gonna pair up with Galbrina when she's here? Shi Yuan. When he drops. Although I'm gonna S6R5 Galbrina and Shi Yuan, I already went hard on YOOOO and Augusta. So I'm chilling. And bro, I'm telling you guys, I don't know what Kuro is gonna do with the collab, but if we follow the trend, they could do something different. I could be totally wrong, but if we follow the trend of every other gacha game, the collab units could be very broken. They should be pretty broken, considering that they want to make money with the collab. And if they do good with the collab, you might not be a Cyberpunk fan, but hey, the next collab could be something you're actually a big fan of. So, before Shijuan arrives like Augusta right now, Frolova, probably. I think Frolova. Who else would you pair up with Shijuan? Or with Galbrina? Probably just Frolova, right? Bro, I will say though, Lupa is hot, bro. Like, I love this tight outfit on her, bro. Caked up on a Thursday afternoon. It's good. Yeah, see, like, you might not think, yo, the WUWA, the Cyberpunk collab is not my thing. I don't care for Cyberpunk. But what if they drop a Freerin collab, or I don't know, something that you really like? So that's why they should go hard on the collab characters and everything.
In the limelight.
Besides something crazy about collab like Lucy and Rebecca, I mean, nothing is confirmed, so it's technically not a leak, so you can talk about anything you saw in the internet, because at this point, anything is just speculations. It's not, there's no official confirmed leaks of anything. Everything is just like random speculation. Mortifi, Yuno, and Frolova synergize with Galbrina. True. S3 Lupa. You want to run an S3 Lupa with your Galbrina? Okay, that could work. If they drop a collab I'm into, I'll be screwed financially. That's what I mean. And they should. Like, if they drop a collab unit, from what we know of every gacha game we've ever played that has had a collab, freaking collab units are always freaking busted, bro. What the fuck? What? Lupa's top 3 hottest characters. She got it going on. They're wearing down. So that's why I don't want to go hard. Like, I seen Galbrina, and her, I don't like Galbrina's gameplay. Her design looks good. I love Galbrina's design. Darkish, dark blue. You know, kind of like a female version of Nero. She's cool. I like her. But I'm more than set on Fusion, bro. My Fusion team is probably never gonna get power crept. It's just not gonna happen. So I don't see me heavily investing into another Fusion team. So I'm not going hard on Galbrina. I just got S6R5 Augusta. So I'd rather wait. The next character I might S6R5, maybe is Chisa. Maybe. And that's a big maybe. Because I wouldn't even S6 her right away. I would S0R1. And then I would wait until towards the end of her banner, when they show us what the hell we're getting for 3.0. And I'm telling y'all, if they give us a katana user, if they give us a dark-skinned female character in WUWA, I don't care about a collab. Bro, that's it. Katana dark-skinned character is the only character that will ever be #1 in my WUWA, like, want. That's it. Dark-skinned katana-wielding woman. It's a wrap, bro. I don't care about any other character. They can drop Goku, Luffy, Naruto. I don't care. Unless they drop Yuroichi, then I'm kind of cooked. I gotta go sell someone's kidney at that point. But give me a dark-skinned woman and it's a wrap, bro. Like, I don't care about no other character at that point. You already know, bro. Shit. Hey, there it is. That's what I said the other day. I don't like her playstyle. Double barrel shotgun instead of John Wick. Bro, I do not like Galbrina's playstyle. That's all I gotta say. I think she actually looks like a goofball, but hey, man, that's just me. Whenever you guys get to see it, y'all get to see it, but I won't tell you about the gameplay. I'll just say that I haven't liked it. Bro, the way that Lupa just always just stands on the pole is just freaking amazing, bro. It's like peak. Jesus, bro. Yo, research Zilu of Limbus Company. Zilu from Limbus Company. She's a dark-skinned bunny samurai girl. Damn, she looks scary though. Holy shit. She looks badass as fuck, but she don't even, that don't even look like a katana. That looks like a big ass freaking broadsword, but she does look pretty cool. Yeah, she's pretty cool. I only like, yeah, I like Galbrina's ult. I like Galbrina's look, and her ult is also pretty cool. It was read the other day. True. They have to make the next Gauntlet character Bruce Lee tribute. You talking about some shit like this? You want to see the next Gauntlet character do this? That's what you want to see him do? I'm glad I'm not alone on this. I was so hyped because of her drift, and I saw gameplay, and I was like, this is it? Right after an amazing kit in Augusta. Yeah. I saw her gameplay, and I was like, yeah, that's just not my thing. Oh, shit. What? It was just not. I was very underwhelmed. Not saying that her gameplay is not flashy or anything. It's just not what I was expecting from a shotgun, a double barrel, sawed off shotgun character. You know what I mean? Like, if you think of a double barrel, sawed off shotgun character, you think of something. You don't necessarily think of what you're gonna see when Galbrina's gameplay is revealed. Alright, boys. I already recorded a video. Let's see. We might have to get into the story. Imagine if we have a JoJo collab. Bro, it works well with the world building. A JoJo collab. A lot of people would join WUWA just for that, bro. Because JoJo got a hardcore fan base, bro. Bubblegum, what it is. I'll gladly S6R5 for Lova on her rerun. Hell yeah, bro. For Lova's great. For Lova's hella strong, bro. Shit. Alright, boys. We gotta do it now. No more procrastinating. It is time, ladies and gentlemen, that without further ado, we hop into the story. We're about to see Peak for the first time. Yo, you know what's crazy? I be scared. I don't care this much about, like, games in general. But, like, a few days ago, someone in my Discord, shout out Mr. Gabby, they linked me a Naruto video. Bro, my girlfriend was standing next to me, eating her breakfast, just watching a show. She turns around. I look like a hot mess, bro. I'm literally crying, boogers out, looking like the worst thing in life just happened. I'm like, it's so good. And then after that, I went on like a binge of watching like 5 Naruto videos, and I would legit, bro, I don't even just normal cry when it comes to certain things, bro. I'd be out there like fucked up. So I wonder if we're ever gonna go into the world of WUWA or any video game, because WUWA as a content creator has been the game that I've been like invested the most per se. So if they did some like crazy shit, maybe it would trigger some emotion like that, but I really don't see it. I really don't see it. But that Naruto video, bro, oh nah, that Naruto video fucked me up, bro. Yo, why is this dude? Let's listen to this dude, bro. He yapping shit. It's about damn time. Yes, sir. We about to hop into the story, man.
This be the one in the prophecy. The harbinger of Septimon's doom. The high tide
Is it the one I posted? Yeah, I posted like 5 Naruto videos. I was like, bro, I'm telling y'all, them Naruto videos were crazy. And I'm not even like a big Naruto fan nowadays. I still love it, clearly, if I was crying, but I'm more of a One Piece fan nowadays. But holy shit, was that Naruto thing crazy. Alright, let's talk to this dude. See, bro, like, low-key, they can make this a 4-star character. Just a regular-ass dude. They can make that blonde dude that's somewhere in this mess of people, like a 4-star character. He's somewhere around here, bro. I don't know. But y'all know who I'm talking about. Alright, let's talk to this guy. I watched it, was so good. I'm not even clued up with it either. It was really good. That shit looked like straight up real animations.
Nothing new. But going up against Augusta is a steep hill to climb.
Going up against Augusta?
That was her forte.
Who?
Augusta's strength was always going
She lacks the extraordinary power mentioned in the prophecies. Hard to compare her with a hero of heroes.
I'm gonna kill this guy.
I wouldn't put it like that. Knowing how Augusta operates, Avidius would even have risen to prominence if she hadn't allowed it. That kind of grace is the mark of a real ruler.
Which one was the guy talking shit about Augusta? I will literally eat him. Like, I will chop him up Dexter style and make him into empanadas, bro. Like, what are we talking about right now? Was it Sillily? I hope he dies in the fucking story. I hope he gets eaten by a fucking dinosaur. Who the fuck? That's disrespectful, bro. Homie just said Augusta ain't built like that. I'll punch him in the throat. Hold on, I want to see what all these people are saying. I hope they all get eaten if they're talking shit about Augusta. Where's the other dude yapping? Oh, let's go here. Woo! Where we going?
I didn't think I'd find something this grand way out here in the hunting grounds.
Let's go, boys. No side of Yuno. Where is Yuno?
Are those murals on the wall?
Whoa. Whoa, bro, that looks freaking amazing. That's definitely Augusta or somebody over there, and that's the Venom thing. Venom. Let's see what this is all about. Oh, whoops. Inspect the first mural on the upper left. Okay. There ain't shit. There we go. Heed me of Septimont, of the heavens has. Okay. Book that lies before the mirrors recording the faint scriptures. Okay. Didn't tell me enough. Well, and I feel like it's only right that we rock a different team for this, chat. It's only right that we rock this team, right?
Stay behind me.
Wait, no, it wants me to examine the big mural, bro. No, fuck. Okay, I clicked the same little mural again. There we go. Book of the Lies and the murals recording the faint inscriptions carved beneath them. Only the hero of heroes of extraordinary power, risen from the dark tides, shall bring eternity to Septimont. Then shall the waters quiet, the tempest still, and glory return with the blood of the old king. You notice the mural is incomplete with a conspicuous patch in the center where the depiction is missing. Okay. You don't fully understand what this means, but your intuition tells you its significance reaches far beyond the blank wall left behind. Okay, okay.
Good day to you, Sir Rover. It seems you too have taken an interest
There we go.
in the temple's murals.
Avidius. That's a 4-star right there, chat. If I've ever seen one. That's
They
a
are the works
peak
of
4-star.
priestesses. They depict prophecies
Perfect 4
gleaming through
stars.
sacred flames. Ones already fulfilled, and ones yet to come.
Okay.
In any case, all these murals point to two prophecies of importance. The first is a Ragunesi prophecy condemning Septimont's lack of faith in the Sentinel. Hear this, O faithless ones of Septimont. The divinity of the high heavens has grown enraged. Should your monarch once more stand in contempt of their will, annihilation shall be your fate.
Annihilation shall be your fate is a
The second
crazy.
is a continuation of the Ragunesi prophecy,
Okay.
delivered by Septimont's priestesses. Only the hero of heroes of extraordinary power, risen from the dark tides, shall bring eternity to Septimont. Then shall the waters quiet, the tempests still, and glory return with the blood of the old king.
That looks crazy. That's what we saw in the story, kind of.
Particular mural.
In the
It tells of a
Yuno
calamity
trailer.
yet to come, always the hero of heroes, who shall rise among us to turn the tide of fate.
Okay.
Yet the identity of this hero remains a mystery. Coincidentally, much like the absent part of this mural, the prophecy of our victory over the coming disaster remains untold. Whether the priestesses can't foresee the fate that awaits, or whether the true prophecy is meant to remain hidden, is indeed a question worth pondering.
Our would-be hero of heroes lost in daydreams again. What is it this time?
Ooh, look at her.
Staring into
Looking
the
beautiful.
One day it will bear your name.
I happened to wander by, passing the time as one does. No need to trouble yourself with someone as inconsequential as I, priestess.
Bro, he's a peak 4-star character.
Come now. Everyone knows you're the Senate's golden child. Those old loons wouldn't spare me a glance, but they hang on your every word.
You know? She's a very pretty character.
Have you been waiting long? Oh, I can't believe he got to you first.
Isn't paying respects to the heroes fairly commonplace? Surely we needn't allow rivalry to come between us, priestess.
I'm not blind to your tricks, Avidius. Do you really think Rover would take sides with you? Let me guess. Eliminating Tyrannos and the Dark Tide before anyone else would be the perfect act to prove you're the prophesied hero of heroes.
He thinks he's the hero of heroes, chat. Oh, nah.
4 expeditions to Main's Deep, plus a home leaf medal, and now you think you can usurp Augusta's place? Don't
What?
make me laugh.
He wants to usurp Augusta's place? He gotta die. Main's deep. Deep and dick. He acting different, bro.
Oh, read the room, will you?
Hey, yo, why you so snappy at me?
I don't deny that I am ambitious and aspire to better my station, but I value my duty to defend Septimon's glory just as equally.
You're a 4-star. You're never gonna take Augusta's place. Go away.
Should I become the next hero, Septimont would be spared when the next calamity arrives. Is this not what the Tetragon Temple has prophesied?
No. They prophesized me. Rover, the goat.
Why, you...
What if Augusta is the true hero of heroes? Hey, she could also be the true hero of heroes.
She possesses many qualities worthy of a hero, but she lacks the extraordinary power mentioned in the prophecy.
Alright, chat, let me know right now. Let me know right now, chat. Am I gonna have to go through this whole story with these doo-doo-ass, wide-neck, big-bag, Cheeto, 4-star NPCs disrespecting Augusta, talking about but she lacks the extraordinary power mentioned in the prophecy? Am I gonna have to go through the whole story with these doo-doo-ass NPCs disrespecting Augusta? Because I'm like 10 minutes into the story and there's already been 2. Like, what's happening? Pissing me off, bro.
As a resonator, Augusta offers nothing special. Yet throughout Septimon's history, every hero of heroes was born with extraordinary gifts.
I hope this guy dies. I hope this guy gets eaten by one of them dinosaurs with a horn on its forehead.
She may have the strength to wield a sword, but I doubt her ability to endure pain and the slow, wearisome passage of time like other resonators. It's a pity that in a city built on prophecy, Augusta is a disruptor of the...
Oh my god, I hate this doo-doo ass NPC motherfucker. I hate him.
For you, priestess, I will not act from the shadows. If Augusta seeks a fair challenge, I shall honor her.
I hope Augusta cuts his feet off, bro.
Priestess, Rover, I beg your leave. Perhaps
Oh, he better die, bro. He better die. He better die in the story. Oh, no.
in the hunt to come.
Oh, no. This fruity ass, doo-doo ass NPC, bro. Oh, no.
There you have it. That's the gist of it. time
Oh, look at her
spent
playing with her
in the
hair.
field.
She's so cute. Oh, look at her pouting. She's so cute.
Given Augusta's prestige, the Senate has no real advantage in seizing power. What's their angle?
It all started when Augusta shook things up the moment she became Ethel, especially in rooting out corruption within the gladiators' Aegon while ignoring the senators in the process. Naturally, it ruffled some feathers. Some even accused her of undermining the spirit of gladiating. In reality, they're just upset their piggy banks got smashed.
Yeah, Augusta's a G,
More
bro.
importantly, this is exactly the kind of chaos Augusta wanted. That idiot.
I hope he dies.
She even went so far as to say, the citizens of Septimont only need to be loyal to Septimont, not her, Augusta. And then, like it's nothing, she tells me that the Ethel position only matters when a strong gladiator wants it. She's even more stubborn than I am.
Yeah, both of y'all stubborn. Are you worried about Augusta's capabilities?
Now, why would I be worried about that? I'm sure you've seen her sword. The inlaid blades are trophies of every gladiator she's defeated.
Oh,
Even ones with decent resonance powers like Ovidius, she eats for breakfast.
Ooh, she a ride or die, bro. She a bro. I know Kuro's plotting to delete her. She's already getting deleted in social media, bro, but she won't get deleted from my heart. She rides for Augusta, and so do I.
Though Ovidius makes me rather uncomfortable. It's got nothing to do with his stance. It's more of a hunch. Something about him feels unnatural.
Okay, Ovidius is a spy in disguise. He's like, he gives me the vibes of a certain someone, bro. Of a certain other fruity character that we've seen around with the Death Note, apparently. He reminds me of that character, bro.
Maybe I'm just overthinking it.
I don't know. I think they're both blonde, too. Yeah, I don't like him, bro. Hey, yo, she got the heavies.
Finally come out for some fresh air.
The
We'll meet
Griffex!
again later. But next time, I'd like your undivided attention. No distractions. No.
Yes, you can have my undivided attention. She winked at me! She loves me. She wants to do. She wants Rover. She wants Rover.
Looking at me?
Look, another 4-star right there. Y'all grandma.
Go and greet her.
Why is there a random grandma just staring at me? The fuck? Lilybet. Hello there, Lilybet.
We've been expecting you, roving hero. I see. A void. An unknowable fate. Worry not, my child. A void is by no means nothingness. Follow its guidance and let it lead. It will open the path to boundless possibility, guiding us through the fog to shores untouched by any before us.
I'm not sure I follow, Lilybet. The elderly princess does not respond. Her gaze is fixed on the blazing flames. Her mind seemingly far away, lost in another realm. Okay.
Perfect timing.
Hey.
I'll stretch my legs a bit.
I'll help you with that.
Huh. I wonder what Grandmother Lilibet and Rover are talking about. Never mind. It can wait. Let's get eyes on this beast Aquila.
I thought she was about to jump. Woo! Yo, this is dope. Oh, there we go. We got a dino. She's so cool. Ooh.
Spirits of the hallowed land.
Ain't no way she about to snipe him from there. Oh my god.
May the eternal sacred flames grant us boundless sight.
Is she about to snipe him, chat? Okay, I was about to say. Hans, yeah, you should definitely be using Shorekeeper and Augusta. They're the best. May flames guide you. It is my wife right there. She's amazing, bro. Look at her.
Over there. Behind that cliff is the Earthrend Wedge, a relic of Sentinel Imperator as ancient as these lands. The destination of your journey, my promise to you, our shared goal.
What is this?
An anchor stone, made from tacitite formed around the Earthrender.
Okay.
It contains a fraction of the Earthrender's power. It offers no defense capabilities, but it can at least serve as a temporary measure to hold off the dark tide, or its creations.
Okay.
We need to deploy 3 of these in predetermined locations across Marinwood to generate a force field. This will drive the Chorosaurus to the Asphodel Barrens in the lower levels. The field blooming with asphodels is where the hunting party can safely reach the lower levels. Judging from the height, it's close to the Earthrender's base. In that field of glory, we will grant Tyrannos the death it deserves.
Okay. We're gonna be fighting Tyrannos. That black fog.
Tyrannos' calling card is the vanguard of the dark tide. Our prey isn't exactly known for playing by the rules. Marinwood lies on the other side of these cliffs. That beast has reasoned we're likely to take to the skies on reflexes, and has laid an ambush, waiting to drag us down into the abyss. A Chorosaurus that knows how to set a trap, waiting for its hunters to walk right into it. Quite an interesting opponent. Gladiators, march with me to the hunting grounds.
Bro, she has aura. Just standing there.
Flames ignite your resolve. The enemies of Septimon shall bear witness to our might.
She's a G. Oh. You okay?
Let us be on our way.
Okay.
Stay behind me. Something's not right. Be on your guard, everyone.
Oh. She about to smack it back, isn't she? Oh, no, she ain't. Whoa, 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 whoa. almost fell. Jesus.
Over there.
Well, that's trial Augusta. That's not my Augusta.
Sighted, are we, Tyrannos?
Watch out for those molten rocks. Use the pillars for cover. Move!
Whoa. The audacity in that 4-star dude talking about Augusta's not strong enough. Bro, I legit hope he dies.
Stay behind me.
We're almost at Onsing.
Victory is
Whoa.
but not in the clear yet.
There we go. There he is. Freaking NPC. He about to do something. He ain't doing shit, because I'm doing it, bro. Freaking NPC thinking he all that. Look at me, bro. Hey, bro. Looking cool.
This path will take us to the
Tacit discords.
See, now this is Augusta. Get the hell out of the way.
just in time. My soul
Hadouken!
enough of waiting.
Bro, where's that dinosaur? I know Augusta's literally gonna mess it up. Where's it at?
Carnage.
These tricks do not surprise me. Avidius, take a response team and get that anchor obelisk functioning. Rover and I will provide cover. Honor cannot be
As you
sacrificed.
command, Your Excellency.
Oh, he called her Your Excellency now, but before talking about she doesn't have the power or strength. The fuck? Ew, why is this Augusta on the old Electro set? The fuck?
Moment of victory. Invincible! Sing of my triumph!
I don't need to tag Rover into this, bro. Just Augusta.
Avidius' team should be home
Woo!
to Augusta.
Okay, okay.
Your aid couldn't have come at a better time. We were just about to insert the anchor stone into the obelisk.
Insert the anchor stone into the anchor obelisk to activate it. Once activated, it repels the dark tide fog and boosts the sacred flames in... Bro, I thought I said Morrowind for a second. Maroonwood, okay. Thought I said Morrowind. What? Elder Scrolls. What? Oh, shit. Oh, hell nah. Why I gotta tap so hard? There we go. Hey. Oh, I gotta punch it now? Oh, shit. Combo breaker. Damn, this man really just punched it in there, bro. That's crazy. That's actually insane.
Excellent work, all.
Oh, oh, oh. Whoa, I didn't know it did that. Oh, the dinosaur. Bruh, she stopped it just like that. Oh, get out of here. Smacked in the forehead. Oh my god. She's walking towards it and the guy said, hell nah. That's not Aura? Bro, she was walking towards it and the dude ran away.
Become the hunted at a moment's notice. Think that beast is running away. Just a trick to throw us off.
Ah, okay.
Let Augusta humor its little performance. Beasts who think they've won are always the first to die. Let her handle the Chorosaurus for now. We have more important matters to take care of.
Okay. What brings you here, Yuno? She came here for me.
Oh, surprised to see me? I've already shared my interest with you. It wouldn't kill you to remember a few things I've said, would it?
I'm sorry, baby girl.
But fine. Since it's you, I suppose I can let you in on the secret. The Chorosaurus is just an appetizer. I've got bigger fish to fry.
She's got bigger fish to fry. Oh, okay. Absolute anchor fiend. Okay. Let's go follow the dinosaur, bro. The Chorosaurus. Yeah, bro. Rover knows he gotta impress Augusta and Yuno.
Does that surprise you? Augusta and I prepared it all well in advance. Ride the winds and let's soar over the...
Oh.
We've lost sight of Augusta and the Chorosaurus. Let me see your terminal, Rover.
You give Yuno your terminal. What for?
Try using the sensor.
There are traces of the dark tide.
On quickly.
Did I just see the 4-star in the back?
My resonance power can reveal hidden traces of the dark tide for a short time. With these markings, be it Tyrannos or Tyran whatever, nothing can escape my eyes.
Aren't we supposed to find the obelisk?
Yes, you're not wrong, but the beast also has its eye on them. A sly enemy like this won't play by the usual rules. The more cautious we are, the better. Ha! So it is heading for that cave. The second obelisk is also in that direction.
Bet.
Come, let's go have a little fun with our friend.
Alright, let's go. Let's go fight this dinosaur, bro, that was disrespecting me. Wait, what? Oh, I gotta use the scanner, okay. Is it this one? Oh, there we go.
Stay behind me.
Okay.
This is it. The second obelisk.
Mind the tacit discourse.
I'd be more worried about yourself, rookie hero. Try not to slow us down.
Stay behind me.
Let's see what we got over here. Oh, whoa. Damn, Rover with the Ultra Instinct. How'd that big ass thing come from behind? What?
There's an opening in
What?
That's our way out.
What kind of doodoo ass voodoo magic is that? Oh shit. Chill out.
Careful of the rocks.
Oh, bro, I will kill you. Get over here. I'm blind.
Make no mistake. Your fight is with me.
She said, nah, bruv. I killed them all. I'm the effer, baby.
Augusta.
Yo, let me get the chest. Hold on.
Apologies for the delay. You warned. The Chorosaurus could return at any moment. We should leave.
Here it comes.
I'll kill you. I'll kill you. Damn it. They don't want me to be successful yet, bro. Whoa. Chorosaurus. I want to kill it. I will kill you. Oh, hell no. Oh. Woo.
These formations seem solid enough for a
Hold on,
cause.
let me get the chest, man.
Tyrannos will not rest until we are corpses.
Gotta get me all my astrites, man.
That stone seems loose. Put it
That's
down,
cool.
Rover.
I wish there was more interactive places like these hidden around the map. That'd be cool.
Of conquest.
All right, Rover. Impress him with your doo-doo ass kit, bro. Mid-ass Rover kit, bro.
Pathetic struggle.
How are you alive, buddy?
In control.
It's the obelisk. Leave it to me.
Gotta do the same thing here. What up, Cremoni? Oh, we gotta do it again? Oh, shit, okay. Oh, I thought I had to tap it. I just had to press it. I'm dumb. Punch it! There we go. Oh, this man really punches the crystal like dead center, bro. Doing good, Krim. What about you, boss?
Splendid. Let's keep up the momentum.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
It just left.
How he teleporting like that?
Anchor obelisk doing its job.
Bro, imagine actually like actual hunting mechanics like this. Because this is similar to Monster Hunter where you gotta track the clues, get to the enemy, deal damage. Like, this could have been such a good opportunity to add like a Monster Hunter
Be walking into
type
a
of
trap.
system into this region, into this area.
Don't you agree, Evidence? Stay vigilant. In due time, Tyrannos will learn that gladiators always defend against shadows.
Oh, hell no.
Physical damage detected. Astral modulation.
Conquest begins now. Pathetic struggle.
The obelisk is right over there.
There we go.
Good. You did well not to
Flame
disappoint.
illuminated trail. There it is, there it is. Kill it, kill it. Never mind, it's gone. Like craftable weapons from Echo Part we can grind or something along those lines. That would have been insane. That would have been actual insane.
Tyrannos is heading for the Asphodel Barrens.
The net has been cast. It's time to reel in the prize.
Surprise me. See what's gonna happen. This place.
A field of corpses. Horrifying, isn't it? This is Tyrannos' birthplace. A kingdom of brutality, and the beast is proud of it. Every hunt before this, it was here that we met our final battles. gladiators went to great lengths to drive the Dark Tide's creatures into the Asphodel Barrens. Likewise, their prey were just as eager to bait their hunters here. This is destined to be an evenly matched game of life and death. Hunter or prey. Only the one still standing gets to decide.
Use my S6R5 Augusta. Oh, here we go. The NPC.
Descendant of the hero of heroes, Attila.
I don't like his face. It's punchable.
Decorated for the 4 crossings of Main's Deep. I see the desire in you. Your desire for power. Yet if you wish to be my opponent, then this level of resolve is far from enough. Step forward. Stand next to me and pursue your desires without hesitation. Let your ambitions burn even hotter.
As you wish, Your Excellency.
Hey, no way. Okay, here we go.
Finally, some fun for a change. Come, you need only to stay at my side, Rover.
Oh, she wants me next to her side, bro, and
This is a
rest.
matter between Augusta and Avidius. We shall not intervene for the time being. At your disposal.
At my disposal. Whoa!
In control.
Or Septimon.
Roars of conquest.
Uh-oh. Whoa! Homie hit me with the primary Lotus. The fuck?
In control. Roars of conquest. Sing of my triumph. Oh Lord.
What the hell? How's a whole dinosaur gonna hit me with the primary Lotus? That's actually insane. Bro, I can't tell his movesets because he don't have these moves normally. Crazy. What the hell? Oh, there we go. What? Homie came through as I was about to kill it and just did some doodle, and he's gonna die. Okay. Ooh! What's up with that cutscene? Oh! Augusta's blades is... Oh, shit! She just straight up punched him in the neck. Oh, nah. Oh, you know. Oh, nah. Oh, nah, bro. What are we even talking about, bro? She's gonna land on it. Oh, my God, bro. I'll eat her butt.
Everything is in place. It's
Yo.
time to take the bait.
She is a goon, bro. She's built different. That NPC dude came out of nowhere with the little whack ass fruity ass spear. Almost got clapped in his first time showing he even can do something. What are we talking about? And then Augusta straight up punched the dino in his face. That's actually crazy.
Over there.
Make the game louder? I got you. Is that loud enough? Yeah, the scenes in the story are amazing. Yeah, that little blonde dude is annoying, bro. Not really. Y'all saying it's still too low? Alright, how about that?
Stay behind me.
Let me know if it's too loud now. If it's too loud now, let me know. Yo, that dinosaur's running away without a horn and everything, bro. Yo, she gave him a buzz cut, bro. Straight up cut off his forehead.
What was that?
Oh, oh, oh. Oh, he's scared, bro. He's scared. Venom is about to eat him. Oh, Venom ate him. I just turned it up. Let me know if it sounds louder now, though. Whoa. Yo, the thing got the shivers, bro.
Steady. Now.
Whoa. 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 What the hell is this cutscene?
You know.
Woo! Bro, why is she so fire? She's so fire, chat. Jesus.
What was that about? And that black fog? It was all mushy. I couldn't even finish it. Ooh, oh boy.
Wait, homie be eating the black fogs like it's nothing?
My head's gone all swishy. I need a quick timeout.
How are you holding up?
She's so cute.
Augusta. Augusta.
Hey, yo, who talking to my girl like that?
You've seen it. His tiny little echo, silencing the dark tide with such ease. Resonance power, such might, such perfection. Confined to this frail human form, he will achieve nothing.
Yo, don't tell me she's gonna turn evil or something. Or possessed.
He lost everything, as you once did. Augusta, do not resist the gift of divinity. Follow our guidance. Return to Augusta.
Augusta. If, and I say, if Septimon's fate has already been decided, would you continue to fight?
Yeah, for sure.
A ruler assumes their place by accomplishing the impossible for their subjects.
Bro, Augusta's legit. What's up, Turtle? Nah, this is not a vid. We just focus in the story.
I'll lead a team and escort everyone to a temporary camp not far from here. But before that,
I did
I
finish
must ensure
Tower,
no
though.
one is left behind.
I'll drop my reaction or opinions on it after the video. A little bit, yeah. I think my girl's cooking spice because my eyes are freaking watering right now.
To your care.
Like, my eyes are cooked. Let me go ask her.
How
Give
are
me
you
a second,
feeling?
chat.
Do you want to rest a bit?
What? Am I gonna let him pillow talk Augusta like that? Hell no, Augusta's mine, bro. You know what I'm saying? Augusta's mine, bro. Hey, Kimbo. Come on, move. Move, Bubba. I got food, but I'm gonna wait until the next cutscene to eat it. See what we got going on here.
You can set me down here.
Nice little sandwich.
Come on. Don't give me that concerned look of yours. It's nothing to worry about.
Hmm.
Wait. You have questions. Don't pretend you don't.
Yeah.
Well, spit it out. It's only a minor injury. I can manage.
How you get injured though? I saw you fall into the dark tide. The moment. Oh my god. Why are they all progressively worse? Oh no, I gotta hear this.
So you've managed to glimpse that far? Or is there more? Just how many more surprises do you have for me? But I suppose only you could manage something like that. Grandmother Lilibet, the head priestess you met at the temple, once spoke of the unknowable void that is your fate. yet to fully interpret what she meant by that, but one thing is clear. You are the most unique among us all.
Proof.
They were, as I once perceived through the sacred flames. the
What am I
fate of
munching on?
Septimont.
Chicken sandwich.
Just as you saw, the dark tide will bring destruction to Septimont and the death of Augusta.
She better not die, bro. Please. Please!
I don't know whether Raguna's predictions are actually true, but fate has given me no response but sorrow. Though I would deny it to the end, as it is now, I cannot ignore it any longer. The dark tide is a force to be reckoned with.
Augusta says she's gonna
Terror
die.
lies not in the illusions it shows or the lies it spins. Rather, it uncovers the parts of us we hide the most carefully. The parts of ourselves we least wish to face. Never. My prophecies are never wrong. How I loathe this feeling. This helplessness. To know everything, to see everything, and yet be powerless to change a thing.
That's your gulag Cremoni. He probably dropped the spoiler.
Since we've come this far, might as well share a secret with you. The you see before you can no longer see the threads of fate. I gave up my ability to peer into fate in exchange for the resonance power to resist the dark tide. Why? Because I refuse to be fate's obedient puppet, bowing to its whims and letting it dictate my every step. But in the end,
Yeah, I'd be living good with this
despite all the
food crystal.
sacrifice, we still couldn't escape its
I was
goals.
hungry. Yeah, I'm loving the sandwich right now.
The
I was
dark
starving.
figure we faced in Asphodel Barrens was, in fact, an embodiment of the dark tide. We call it the false sovereign. Unlike other dark tide creations, it can devour and reshape the scattered powers of its maker. I'm unclear how things will unfold, but I'm certain it's the source of evil that will bring about the fall of Septimont, just as the prophecy foretold. Before this hunt, Augusta and I investigated such dark tide irregularities at the Sanguis Plateaus. We then formed a plan to take advantage of the Sovereign's nature, using the Chorosaurus as bait to lure out its imperfect form. Maybe this way we can rewrite Septimont's tragedy before it even begins. But as you can see, we failed. I do not know. Fate doesn't lie. Perhaps death is the only choice we're given in the end. But knowing Augusta, I'm sure that fool would fight till the bitter end. There is one thing I'm not certain about. For reasons I can't explain, the fate shown to me by the dark tide feels different from what I remember. What is it exactly?
Your arm?
A side effect of my resonance power. The dark tide doesn't exactly show up in a stable form. My powers manifest its creations in exchange for a teensy piece of my existence. That's the price to pay, I suppose. I admit it sounds a bit complicated. In short, just know a little sleep will relieve these side effects.
Understanding the situation will take time. I like bacon and egg myself. Yeah, bacon and egg is great.
A fair point. Once I've recovered my strength, sorting out these questions will be as simple as a flick of a finger. Oh, by the way, take this.
Oh. I got Yuno's bracelet.
A Lunaran bracelet containing a small portion of my resonance power.
Oh,
It
no,
was
she's
passed
gonna
down
die.
to me by my predecessor when I became a priestess.
A small
It's
portion
quite
of her
dear to me,
resonance
you know,
power?
So be sure to take extra good care of it. And don't expect there'll be a spare if you lose it.
She's so cute, bro. Little side eye
Rely
and
on it in my
pouting.
absence.
You can't even touch the floor
Who knows?
from the chair.
It may even help fill in for me and help you and Augusta in my place.
Look at her all smiley.
Now, why would you say that? I'll only be taking a short nap. Don't you or Augusta even dare think about leaving me behind, is that clear?
Look at her, bro. She's always pouting.
I
Alright.
should see how things are with Augusta now.
What did this bumbaclot gotta say?
The situation we're currently facing is more dire than any I've come across. For the sake of Septimont, I must momentarily set aside my quest for power.
What power? You're weak.
My 4 expeditions to Main's Deep. Now may not be the best time to discuss past events, but if you insist. It dates back to a high tide 4 years ago. At the time, we were driven by the fury of the dark tide into the lower levels of the hunting grounds.
Okay.
The wastelands. I had no intention of emulating the feats of the 3 hero of heroes in conquering Main's Deep. But with the dark tide's blockade, I had to lead repeated expeditions into those underground ruins. Fortune, however, did not turn its back on us. In that dark and treacherous place, my companions and I managed to carve out a path to survival. Fate has its ways. Now only I remain able to face the hunting grounds trials. Many of my companions fell to the corruption of the dark tide.
Damn.
Those left barely overcame the dark tide's influence with the help of a plant unique to Main's Deep, Mizona. Even so, they still suffered from the torment it caused and were forced to cut their time as gladiators short. This home leaf medal was granted to me by the former Ephor after the crisis. A victory, yes, but one laced with pain. My companions should never have suffered the dark tide's disgrace.
Okay.
Stay behind me.
I wonder how many people skipped having that chat with dude, bro.
Messages have been sent to the encampment and all sectors of the main island, and defenses are currently being deployed per your instructions, Your Excellency.
Good. Ensure timely reports on any new developments.
Yes, Your Excellency.
I've made arrangements for the war effort. Strategically, we must always brace ourselves for the worst. Communications with the Black Shores are also underway. The Ephor's palace has previously established a connection with a consultant in the Rinascita region. We've reached an agreement granting the Black Shores permission to access Septimon's resonance nexus. They'll be able to monitor and collect data on the Dark Tide during the hunt. In return, should any complications arise, the Black Shores are to fulfill their side of the agreement and provide us with the necessary technical support.
A consultant active in Renacita?
That's right. Her name is Buling. An
Buling?
interesting young lady. Left quite an impression on me.
Okay.
So it is her. Why don't you let me handle contacting the Black Shores?
We already talked to Buling before.
We talk from time to time. It'll help make things smoother for us.
Of course. I'll leave it to you then.
Contact the Buling.
Alright, I think I got the whole picture now. Ugh, Rover, how do you keep ending up in messes like this? This is one tough cookie, alright.
You mean...
Let me tell you, the latest data we got from the resonance nexus isn't so pretty. Something's really off with the Dark Tide in that Sanguis place. I don't remember it being this crazy before. Normally, the Dark Tide getting all freaky during high tide is whatever, right? But now, I don't know what happened, cause it's turning into a person. So listen up. I'll give you Tethys' rundown. That humanoid thing, that sovereign, is gobbling up frequencies like a maniac. It's eating anything with energy, Dark Tide stuff, tacit discords, echoes, you name it. Might even be saving other things for dessert. Basically, the sovereign isn't gonna attack Septimon or Raguna anytime soon. It's too busy getting fat first. Once it's stuffed full of energy, it'll try and smash the Earthwind wedge in one go. With the Earthrender gone, poof, all that Dark Tide under the hunting grounds will explode like a pimple. When that happens, it's game over for Renacita. Even if you have 3 heads and 6 arms, it will be bye-bye.
Oh snap.
But smooth moves, team. Cutting through the clutter, I see what you're doing. This Corosaurus is just the bait to hook the big fish, isn't it? Your real plan is to stop the Sovereign before it fully forms. Nip it in the bud. Am I right, boss?
You are right on the mark.
The joint wasn't cooperating with you? Hey, yo, I want one of those right now.
Heaven and Earth are in harmony. That's my reading, so your plan shouldn't have fallen apart like that. But then again, smooth sailing isn't always a good thing either. Too much harmony invites trouble. Tethys did pick up a strange frequency midway through the hunt. Everything was fine until that frequency came out of nowhere, and then suddenly the Sovereign took form way ahead of schedule. Talk about flipping the table.
You trace the frequency back to its source.
Well, let me get another reading. Oh, the cheese all messed up. It's kind of hard to see. It's like someone clouded the heavenly signs on purpose.
One way or another, we must find the Sovereign and stop it before it absorbs any more frequencies. This might be our only option for now.
That's right. Supernatural powers or not, the Sovereign can't escape good old Tethys. Let me see. Yup. It's wandering in an area with a whole lot of other frequencies. Looks like it's east of the Sanguis Plateaus. Yeah, that
What's
place
up,
has
Cypher?
lots of dark energy.
Yeah, we're doing the
Many
story.
tough people died there.
Murmur's Town. Understood. I will stop it in its tracks.
I will fight alongside you to the very end. You don't even gotta worry about that.
Your Excellency, with your permission, I wish to accompany you to Murmur's Town. I know this request may seem bold, and I'm aware of the dangers ahead. But as a warrior of Septimont, I cannot simply stand by. Gladiators! We are united as defenders of Septimont's honor. I do not claim the right to ask this of you. But in my heart, I believe everyone here has earned the glory we bear. Let our deeds today reflect that greatness.
He's right.
He's right.
Septimont needs us.
That's a good point.
We have to fight.
Yeah.
Get up.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Well said, young man. Gladiators of Septimont fear no challenge. When the storm approaches, can an eagle soaring in the skies remain content as a fledgling beneath another's wings? Your Excellency, we will follow you anywhere.
Very well. You have sworn your allegiance to Septimont with your resolve. Your bravery is witnessed not only by me, but by the fallen heroes lying in Capitolini Hill. They take
Capitolini
pride
Hill.
in your courage. If you wish to fight together, then so be it. I will afford your fervor its due respect. Come, take up your blades. For Septimont! For the name of heroes eternal!
The wise choice, Augusta. It is time. Return to where you belong. Fabian has long awaited your homecoming.
Murmur's Town sits atop the wastelands, below the hunting grounds. It has since become a forbidden territory, after the Dark Tide's corruption 16 years ago. Follow me. The Wingray can give us a lift. Avidius, ready the anchor stones. We must set up a defense line around Murmur's Town.
It shall be done, Your Excellency.
To the lands afar.
Okay, let's see what's going on here.
The wastelands. I never imagined that after 4 years I would return to this place under such circumstances.
You did growing some hairs, yeah, bro. No longer bald.
How did this place get like this?
This is where the Dark Tide started 16 years ago. The fact that this empty shell still stands is a miracle in itself.
Does this mean if we fail to stop the Dark Tide, Septimont too will...
What? That's terrible. Oh no. That's horrible. No.
Oh, I can't believe it.
No, what should we do?
Warriors, do not let fear stand in our way. The untarnished glory of Septimont stands behind us. The devastation that befell Murmur's town 16 years ago will never be repeated. Because now, we are here.
What's our plan of action?
The Sovereign won't make things easy for us. Any rash action before we can confirm its location and status would be unwise.
Your command is our duty, Your Excellency. We will deploy anchor stones around Murmur's town, and I'll personally see that the perimeter stays undisturbed.
Yes. This will trap Sovereign inside the town. Good. Proceed as planned, Avidius. Now then. It falls to us to track down the Sovereign's whereabouts, Rover. Time is short, so we'll need to split up. Keep your guard up!
Let's do
Those
this.
hollow figures do not be fooled by their stillness. Those are just the shadows.
Yeah, I don't like that dude either, bro.
Watch for their songs of corruption. They were once our own. Brave gladiators, loyal citizens of Septimont. The dark tide not only twisted their minds, it also raised their corpses and turned them into mindless puppets. Not even death could set them free.
Damn, did you just cry?
Mark my words. It will pay for this malevolence. You take the upper area, Rover. I'll take the lower one. If you spot any signs of the Sovereign, or run into trouble,
Let me know.
This place is too quiet. No trace of the Sovereign, anyway. Hey, Buling. Can you help me track down the Sovereign?
You got it. Give me a sec to scan things. Sorry, boss. The frequencies around you are all over the place. I can't get a clear reading. The Sovereign's a slippery eel.
I like
Eating
Booling.
up every
He's
little
kind of cool.
frequency like it's popcorn. Now the Tethys system's got nothing to work with. It's playing hide and seek with us on purpose. What trouble.
You don't want to get found until it's in its final form.
Hold on. What if you bring me some pure dark tide frequency samples? Maybe Tethys can use it to track down something with a similar frequency, like the Sovereign itself or the original dark tide. Could give you a better lead.
Understood. I'll do what I can.
You all
Abby?
think for Booling? She's definitely a
Abby?
4-star. Her design is not too crazy, you know, it's pretty basic.
Ugh, I'm so sleepy. Ugh, the dark, spooky stuff I ate earlier is still gurgling in my belly.
Sorry to hear that. But if my clever, brave, stylish, and sweet Abby could help me out, that'd be amazing.
Aw, you're making me blush. Okay, okay. Your best buddy Abby's on the job. Go on.
So, that thing we tangled with before has gone into hiding around here.
Rover's glazing Abby
I need
facts.
your help to sniff it out.
Yeah, easy peasy. You know I have a good nose for searching.
Crazy how Abby got multicolored eyes and Tassin marks. Crazy.
Find anything?
Look at that. It got 3 Tassin marks, technically.
And that monster, I can't tell where it is exactly. The scent's all muddled. there.
What the hell?
Is that a waystone? I've seen those back in Septimont City. They're like signposts for Outlanders.
All right, let's check it out.
This the one?
Yep, this is it.
Its right arm is missing. Isn't it supposed to be pointing in that direction?
I guess. It wouldn't be a waystone if it didn't show the way, right? Hey, something just flew by that way. It's that muddled scent again. Come on, we gotta catch it.
Well, let's go and see what it is.
Look, it stopped over there.
Guide me. It's gone. Is
I'd
it
be like if
hiding among
Paimon
those
was cool
strange
instead of
statues over
insufferable.
there?
True.
Wait, are they?
Abby could be hella strong by the end of the story. Like, why she got a red tassel mark and then
Must
2
be the
tassel
hollow
marks in her
figures
eyes?
Augusta mentioned. And that song. No, I can't get any closer. Maybe I can split off the Dark Tide's influence.
For those of you that have done the story, how far into the story would you say I am? Like 30%, 20? Oh shit, I just climbed on some random dude. It's crazy. Whoa. Whoa. Moving light dots will awaken the sleeping hollow figures along the way. Proceed with caution. Okay. Oh, I gotta defeat him? Halfway?
Hopefully this helps.
I don't know if to like take a break after this part here and then finish it tomorrow.
Nope. That trouble
I
leak
might.
is off again.
I'm getting tired. I'm getting more towards the end? Okay. Because I don't know if I have like 2 hours left of the story. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how long I have left of the story. A little over half? Okay.
Now it's hiding inside a tacit discord?
50%, yeah, a lot of people are saying half. Because it's like 4 in the morning for me.
Wind rises.
What?
One more time. Annihilation. Waves rise. Judgment strikes.
I tickled the enemy, bro.
The wicked will face judgment.
Great. Now it's found another one to cling to.
Ah, see? I'm getting tired, so I might finish this part right here and then get some sleep.
Time to finish it.
Leave all the best for tomorrow as soon as we start the stream.
Unfettered by bounds. The wicked will face judgment.
Right, we killed the Ebola one. Oh, more? Playing with Arrow Rover's aids, bro. I cannot stand playing this character.
A piece of cloth. It looks like something from a gladiator's gear. But
You're just doing them
why
dino
here?
puzzles? Oh, hell no.
This frequency is something else.
Is that the same muddled scent you mentioned before?
Well, it's got a bit of that smell, but the fabric's frequency is even stronger. It's not giving in. Kinda like a brave gladiator fighting a monster.
Yeah, Abby's cool as hell, bro.
I see. That waystone with the missing right arm had a sleeve that was torn.
Why don't we take it to the statue? Maybe it will unlock the next clue.
Yeah, I don't really enjoy playing Rover. Oh snap, Augusta. She's going in a tree. I feel like I should probably stop it here, because stuff is going to happen in there. Oh, Augusta, what's going on? Oh, shit. I mean, yeah. She gonna get corrupted? You're pretty exhausted as well. Yeah, I'm pretty tired. Uh-oh, is she gonna get corrupted, bro? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Sir will give a stopping point. Perfect. Hey yo, Angel, bro.
A power granted rather than earned could never truly be mine.
If this power strips me of my will, how can I be sure where my sword will strike?
Facts.
I reject such a gift.
See JoJo post.
Augusta, I've got a lead. Location's on your terminal. I'll wait for you there.
This one sort of made me really admire her character. Yeah, bro. She's legit. Alright. Let's see what they got us doing here, man. Deliver the cloth. Oh, snap. What?
The clash of battles long past is proof of my unyielding will. Travelers who have braved the path, press onward. Step into the dark, where forsaken truths and forgotten words slumber.
This is a Sonoro.
Okay.
Ah, the muddled smell makes sense now.
Yeah, appreciate you. Almost good having you guys here. Y'all made the stream that much better.
A gladiator who fought the dark tide in Murmurstown to his last breath. His frequency still lingers to carry on the fight. Thank you for showing us the way ahead.
Facts. Oh, there she is.
Augusta, over here.
Is this a Sonoro?
A bit more complicated than that.
Alright, time for Abby's rundown. So, Rover and I were tracking that shadowy monster fella. And I followed its scent right to, this Sonoro.
Abby's cool as hell, bro.
Well, kinda. It's not the exact same scent, it's just really close. It's also kinda muddled.
Right. The frequencies the Black Shores detected in both Murmurstown and from the Sovereign are unusually complex. To track the Sovereign, we'll need to help by isolating a pure dark tide frequency. I wasn't sure where to start, but Abby's been a big help.
Don't mention it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Assume tonight you guys had fun chatting, watching TJ play story. We gotta send Kuro some emails. Be coming up with great ideas for the gamer. We really come up with great ideas every stream, man. We always chat it up, bro.
You have my gratitude.
For sure, Augusta.
No biggie.
Bro, Abby's mad cute.
The level of power it showed is indeed questionable for an echo. But I trust it. As much as I trust you. No need for explanations between allies.
Did you hear that? Through me walk the path of glorious ascension. Through me enter the city of eternal bliss. Yet all who enter must first forsake all hope.
Abby was like, what?
Sounds like a song. Those lyrics are pretty intense, though.
Sonoro, what do you want to show us? Let's enter it.
Okay, there we go. I think this is where I'm gonna end it. 3 hours, and I think it's like 4 in the morning for me. It's 3, yeah, still pretty damn late. This should be good tomorrow. Like I shouldn't have to redo a lot, if any. Like I should be able to start straight up from here. I'm pretty sure. Like I'll end it right here. Hopefully when I log in, I'll still be here. We'll wait and see though. But hey guys, thank you so much. I had a great time today. Honestly, I thought I was gonna finish the whole story, but I'm kind of tired. Have gone 3 hours. We did Tower. We yapped a lot. And it was a super random day today. Like I ended up doing a bunch of stuff, ended up staying awake till hella late, and then went to sleep. Had like 3 hours of sleep, 4, and then I came to stream. So I'm kind of tired. But yeah, y'all, appreciate y'all hanging out. Everybody that was in the chat talking, even if it was about random things, because I seen you guys yapping about your own stuff. Appreciate y'all. It allows the stream and stuff to continue feeling alive. Have a great night, everybody, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.
Look like you don't care, walking the dust off. Is that what you do? Is that all you're made of? Whatever ain't right, prove it on yourself. Revisit your act, return to parallel. Living on a guideline, been there, done that, gold up and dead. Instead of being bitter, back up, go grab your keys. Ready to read a every day.